Alrighty, welcome back. So for today's video, we're gonna look at my complete hair metal and glam metal CD collection. And I know there may be some stuff in here that y'all may not consider hair metal. You know, I have some Alice Cooper in here, some Scorpions. It's not that everything they've done is glam metal. You know, like the early Alice Cooper, early Scorpion stuff. It's a little bit like later in the careers in the 80s and everything, where it kind of went into that more realm. So it's no disrespect if you don't like hair metal, but that's just my interpretation of it. So we'll go and get started here with Bad for Good, Refugee. Bon Jovi self-titled. Bon Jovi Slippery When Wet. Bon Jovi Keep the Faith. Bon Jovi Crush. Bon Jovi Have a Nice Day. Bon Jovi This House Is Not For Sale. Richie Sambora is not on this album, but it's still a relatively decent album. It's not my favorite by any means, but it's not a bad album either. Bon Jovi Crossroads. My favorite Britney Fox album, Bite Down Hard. What's cool fact on that is Zakk Wylde plays the guitar solo on Six Guns Loaded, and Ricky Rocket from Poison plays the drums on the last song, Midnight Moses. The Bullet Boys Freak Show. In my opinion, not as good as their debut album, but it's still a pretty good album. Cinderella Night Songs. Cinderella Long Cold Winter. Cinderella Heartbreak Station. Cinderella Still Climbing. This album took me a long time to grow on me, but I like it a lot now. Cinderella Once Upon a, which is a greatest hits. Alice Cooper, Love It to Death. This is not hair metal by any means. It's just good hard rock, just like this one as well. Killer. One of my all-time favorite albums, actually. And this is a 2-CD deluxe edition of $1 Billion Babies, which has the album itself and the live show from 1973. It's actually a really good live show, actually. We have Alice Cooper, Welcome to My Nightmare. Alice Cooper, Hey Stupid. Welcome to My Nightmare. Danger Danger. Dangerous Toys. Def Leppard High and Dry. This is back when they were still just like more, I want to say like kind of metal almost. It's really, I love this album. It's not as good as On Through the Night in my opinion, but it's still a really good album. Pyromania. Greatest Hits. 2-disc version. Dokken, Under Lock and Key. Played one of the best guitarists of the 80s, George Lynch. Dokken, Back for the Attack. Dokken, Unleashed in the East. Wait, no, sorry. Beast from the East. I was thinking of the Judas Priest album. They're both really good albums, though. Dokken, Greatest Hits. Bought that at a yard sale, and that's what got me into Dokken, actually. Enough's Enough, Animals and Human Disguises. Where? Yeah. Animals and Human Intelligence. I cannot get my album names right. This is not their best work, but it's their good album still. Extreme, self-titled. Their most well-known album, Porno Graffiti. It's like it's very funky as well, with songs like Decadence Dance, Get the Funk Out, Money. So many good songs on here. Susie, so many good songs. I love that album. Extreme, 3 Sides to Every Story. It's a very long album. Bachelor Pussycat, Wake Me When It's Over. I love that album. Firehouse, self-titled. We have Great White, Once Bitten. Rest in peace to Jack Russell. This next stack over here now. Great White, Twice Shy. Probably my favorite Great White album, Hooked. Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction. Then a remastered version of it. I have I still have it just because it's remastered. GNR Lies. Use Your Illusion 1. Use Your Illusion 2. The Spaghetti Incident. And this is honestly one of my favorite albums from Guns N' Roses. I might like this more than both of the Use Your Illusion albums. I don't know, there's something about this album. It's just, I don't know. It's amazing, though. Chinese Democracy. The Live Era. Guns N' Roses Greatest Hits. This is the first CD I ever got. I don't have the one I bought when I was 7, but I have this one. Hollywood Rose, which is just like the Guns N' Roses, as it says right there. This has some demos and some remix by Gobi Clark, who played with them, and then some other remixes. Hardline, Double Eclipse. Hurricane Alice, Tear the House Down. Really, really solid album right here. I love that album. Jackal, self-titled. This isn't really hair metal at all. It's hard rock as well. Junkyard. This album is phenomenal. I love this album. Killer Dwarfs. Kicks, Hotwire. One of their best albums in my opinion. Lillian Axe, Love and War. Lillian Axe, Poetic Justice. Love Hate, Blackout in the Red Room. This is a really, really, really solid album. I love this one. Probably my favorite album of theirs. Lynch Mob, Wicked Sensational. Nope. It's just Lynch Mob, sorry. A Wicked Sensational cassette, and I was thinking of that. Motley Crue, Too Fast for Love. Motley Crue, Shot at the Devil. Motley Crue, Theater of Pain. Motley Crue, Girls, Girls, Girls. Motley Crue, Dr. Feelgood. Motley Crue, self-titled, with John Corabi singing. What's the song in here I absolutely love? I think it's Poison Apples. It's just such a solid album. It's very overlooked because, you know, John Corabi sings on it, but I think it's a really good album. Motley Crue, Decade of Decadence. Mr. Big, Lean Into It. Mr. Big, Bump Ahead. Vince Neil, Exposed. Night Ranger, Greatest Hits. Poison, Open Up and Say Ah. Probably my favorite album of theirs. You know, Love on the Rocks and Look But You Can't Touch, Fallen Angel. There's so many good songs in there. Poison, Flesh and Blood. Poison, Greatest Hits. Pretty Boy Floyd, Leather Boys with Electric Toys. They have a really good cover of Motley Crue's Toast of the Town on here. I know the name of the album. I'm just hearing the Now Frontier, so I had to look at it for a second because I could not remember the name of that album to save my life. Okay. So now we will get the last stack. We have Queensryche, Take Cover. Quiet Riot, Extended. This isn't really hair metal either. That's just metal. That's metal, yeah. Rat, Reach for the Sky. Saigon Kick, The Lizard. Scorpions, Savage Amusement. One of my favorite albums from them. Scorpions, Low Up First Sting. The Scorpions' Greatest Hits. Skid Row, self-titled. Skid Row, State of the Grind. And the opening track, State of the Grind, is not a hair metal song. It's a pure metal song. It's one of my favorite songs from them. Slaughter's Ticket to You. Slaughter the Wildlife. This is a really good follow-up album for any sophomore album from a band. This is a really good one. The Best of Slaughter. Steelheart. Striper, Soldiers Under Command. This is a really good album too. I would consider them more honestly it's somewhat power metal when they're new music, but this is a really amazing album. You know, it makes me want to sing. The Rock That Makes Me Roll, Soldiers Under Command, Surrender. It's a really good album. Tangier, Four Winds, if I pronounced that wrong. Tesla, Psychotic Supper. Tesla, 5-Man Acoustic. Jam, sorry for the last word of that. Tesla, Full Throttle Live. Probably my all-time favorite hair metal albums. Tora Tora, Surprise Attack. This album is so good. Tora Tora, Wild America. Sorry. Twisted Sister, Still Hungry. This is not a phenomenal remix in my opinion. It's okay, but I still love that album. Twisted Sister, Greatest Hits. Van Halen, Self-Titled. Probably my favorite Van Halen album is Van Halen 2. I just love this album, you know. Dance the Night Away, Beautiful Girls, DOA. The guitar is a short song, but Spanish Fly is like impossible to play. Van Halen, Diver Down. Van Halen 5150. The Best of Van Halen Volume 1. Warrant, Cherry Pie. The Best of Warrant. White Lion, Pride. White Snake, Slide It In. White Snake, Self-Titled. White Snake, Slip of the Tongue. It's underrated as crap. I love that album though. It's probably my favorite White Snake albums. Wild Side, Under the Influence. If it's on my vinyl video, you'd understand that that album is one of my favorite albums of all time. Winger, Self-Titled. Winger, In the Heart of the Young. And then last but not least, Winger, Pull. So that is my complete hair metal collection. If you enjoyed, you can like and you can subscribe if you want to. If not, that's no problem. Leave a comment if there's anything else you would like me to do.